Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Down to City. If you haven't seen the previous episode, definitely check it out in the upper right information button, including the playlist and some other playlists as usual. Now in the previous episode you could have seen that we have decorated this, or at least I decorated this, and then I showed you what it looks like and what I've done. Is that a way that you prefer to see this series evolve? That I sometimes just do these little projects myself and then eventually just say like, oh yeah, this is what I've done? Or do you rather see the process of making things? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, we now can finally see how much we are producing, 161. And when I opened the game it said like, yeah, here you can see all the things of... what is currently being produced within the region. So we have a lot of available. And I accidentally did the quest. There's another request available, but this request was... I like the smell of bread in the morning. I want to move my house next to the bakery. And so today we are going to have to make a bakery. We already have the wheat field, we already have the cornfield and wheat. And then obviously the vineyard, the grapes, but yeah, no. 38 happiness, 37 happiness. That's good, and that's good. There are no more houses available. My house is standing very beautifully here. On top of the hill, and yeah, let's make a bakery today. There's this one with the beautiful windmill, and I have no idea where to place this. It's probably, you know, we might want to place like this, but on the other side I do not want to place like this, because you know that windmill, I'm Dutch obviously, and that windmill is something very iconic for the Dutch. Oh, it moves. Oh, then it doesn't matter. Okay, no, it does. Well, I suppose it doesn't fully move. If I move it like this, is it gonna move back? If you just have it like this, is it then going to... Oh, it is gonna move back. So it's always in just one position. Interesting. Even in build mode that you can already see this. That's insane. Okay, but that's good to know. Because then we might just want to place like this. Where we're going around the corner indeed. And then just have some... Let's see how it is going to stay now. Because you know it still has some limitations with how big it is and stuff like that. Probably stays like this. Okay, that's fine. Then we can make a little bit of a way over there. I think that then that we can wrap around, that is very good. It's a difficult building to build with, this one. But I suppose we have managed to do that. Now we need to move this family, whatever one it is. We have to move into a new building. Into a new home, which can be anywhere really. Maybe if we move you over there, it's already fine. Can we move you? We can obviously not move you. Which houses should be upgraded? Yeah, with the increase of that one, I think you can also be upgraded because you're still practically in the town square. It's the other family that was needed. Okay. Oh. Is this move Stanislas's family to live close to the bakery? Not exactly it. Call it a cheat. I call it being smart. Oh. then maybe the bakery should also be connected. That could help the whole situation. Definitely. Four. Why do I do this? Because it needs supply. And most things that need supply... No. We'll just do like that. No. It might look a bit jank. But it might actually be what we want. Yeah, like that. No. I accept it. Even though it might not be perfect, don't let that be bad. Hey, do I smell fresh bread? Yes, you do. Or well, I suppose you did. I understand why you are glitching. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I sometimes click on notifications after episodes and that's just dumb. Every time I go outside, it's like I'm stepping into a loaf of freshly baked bread. I love it. Woo, money. Which we could definitely use this time. I'm very glad we have it. And the bakery, only 14 points. Wow. Oh, I love it. Those are just much more expensive because they're not on upgraded road. That's the problem. Now, for example, if I were to do this, watch me. Let's just do a tree. For example, if I were to do this, look at it now. Then it's still way, way less. Then it's already a bit less. Because, you know, it's just quicker. 23, 29. No, still fine, but like, yeah. You can just better upgrade it. Yeah, then it loses its value, to say it like that. I mean, one going into like this over here, it doesn't hurt that much. It's okay, I believe. This is actually still doable. Hey, why do you show it like that? Yeah, also fine. You see that it is way less. The 29 is now 23 and just everything is less. That's just good. It's taking the most efficient way. Lovely. Now obviously we have to decorate everything still, but eventually we'll get there. Don't worry about it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry about it too much. I think, yeah, that definitely looks great. People are happy. Requirements have been met. 108 farm points a day. 6 per connection. Ooh. And what do you did make? Oh, also 108. Whoa, okay. 400 farm points required to upgrade to tier 2. New researchable items available farm points cap increased to 800. Global stockpile allows you to access your crops from any city. Ooh, nice. Extra granary workers. That could be handy. You need less granaries, but have more capacity in there. Roses, cotton, and beeswax. Utility decorations. Okay, well, glad we have some shops getting all that goodness. 99 and 97% happiness. I'm very, very happy with those amounts. That's definitely very, very good. Okay, more families in here. More families can also now go to work. Very good. But it's per connection. So even if it's an upgraded house and benefiting 2 families, it still counts as 1 connection. That's an important thing to note. No, I don't really care about that, to be honest. It's not like I'm laying awake from it. Yeah, the demand of all of these is now higher as well. Is that a bad thing? Not specifically. Is that a good thing? I wouldn't call it a good thing. No, definitely not. But let's see what mail we have for today. I'm a winemaker from abroad, and I heard this is a good land for farming. It's my dream to have the biggest, greatest vineyard around. Here are some funds. Could you create my dream vineyard for me? Don't forget the grape stomping fat, cellar, tools, and everything else. 150. What? Plant harvest lots of grapes. Place a big shed at the farm. Place a water pump at the farm. Well, if I'm correctly, water pump, big shed. 150 decoration points needed. Lovely. And then you do have your city research. Problem is, we don't have 120 townfolk. So, what should we do, ladies and gentlemen? Upgrade the city, you say? Upgrade the city, you say? Well, if you say so, then I suppose we should. Right? Right. It was a pretty darn good line without any of the things. Any of the line tool or whatever, you know? Let's see. Because over here, I want to create a little bit of a place again. For the future, remember? For the future. And then over here we might place a couple of more houses. Just a couple more. Doesn't have to be much. How? Because if we give you a garden, then it does decrease in size. Though that wouldn't matter too much. Let's see. I'm gonna place you here. And I'm going to place you. And the problem is you aren't getting a lot of things. There's just not a lot of placement for any things. And since you are part of this square, you are getting upgraded. There's already more houses again. Yeah, I suppose having a little garden like that, that will also be fine enough for me at least. And I am going to redo this a bit. Just so it's gentle. Just redo it completely. Shit. Okay. Replaced it. Very good. So it's working again. Just a little place outside here. A perfect place to deal with certain stuff. Fuck. I didn't want to do that. Whoop. It also looks like it. That's fine. Okay. Like that. Like a little bit of a workplace. Also for this one, just imagine that there's a door over here. And then just a little place where people perhaps can smoke. Or whatever, you know? We will add a bench. There you go. And then eventually the more decor will come. I am a little bit like slow on the decor in this city, but that is because I just really want to get move on with all of the money. Money is the first thing I really want to move a little bit with, and I also just really want to make sure that we do have enough people so we can upgrade again, so we have more things to spend. And I think if we look over here, nearly 149 and 150. Bloop. And then over here, thank you, big shed. Ooh, you are quite huge. Yes. But it is beautiful. Wooden roof or a firewood. Firewood. Hout. That's Dutch. Hout just is. Hout is Dutch in, or wood in Dutch. Sorry. I think that would be pretty cool over here for like these ovens, you know. Water pump. Up. And then you also need, well, you know what I think? Move you and place you over here. This is gonna take some space, but trust the process, ladies and gentlemen. Trust the process. That's important right here. Big shed. Okay. That's the greatest vineyard I've ever seen. Yeah, well, now produces a little less. Don't worry. We'll pick that space right over there. You know, if it's gone over here, then we'll go over there. Lovely. Now this is a vineyard. I can create premium vintage wines in the whole region will be associated with this. Since you were a key in helping me, I'll let you choose the wine brand's name. Grape expectations, our little hiccup, or Mayor's Delight. Well, because we're over here on the hill, and so we're practically very selfish. Mayor's Delight. Done and done. I'll order the labels made. Soon as the first batch is bottled next year, I'll send a cask of Mayor's Delight to your office. Nice. 200 farm points as well. Lovely. I rather have the global stockpile first. That seems like a very, very, very handy one. You know, that thing is now over there. That card actually doesn't really matter. Why, you might ask? Because that card couldn't fit through this gate anyways. So this is better. Yeah. Or well. No, you can see inside. Okay. Otherwise I might have said like put it in the way of like where we can have it, but not yeah, then we can just in our mind have it in the shed, you know. But no, it's not gonna work. Not here, not now, not for us. People would like this. I'm still maybe a fan of this idea. Putting it over here. Know if it's the best place or not, but that is possible. You know, it's a little outside the limits, but whatever. Sometimes you have to go outside the limits to achieve what you want. And if we just want that, well, whatever. Then this, but I do not want to think. Yeah. That path is just an important connection, you know. I think that I mean, it is already bigger than over here, so we might be able to make it a bit tinier, that path, but not a whole lot tinier, you know? It still has to be doable. Yeah, this one over here, you know, might not be a bad idea. Let's just do it. There you go. You have that one. And over here, this one, the optician. People also always want it, like it. I have decided I'm just gonna build around it. Or at least remove parts of it. Because you don't need such a big path when you have a big path over there. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, that's how you do it. Then at least we have all the apparel shops. And you are also 10% happier. And the demand is 75, so that's good. Ooh, we still need more people though. And we do still have an extra house, but then everybody and everything needs one extra. So, but the happiness is very high. That also counts for something. And you can't be added. Now, from big houses, I don't want to go to big houses and then a small house. So these always are gonna stay small. These are gonna stay small because, you know, it's next to the tracks. Yeah, should I upgrade this one? Yes or no? That's a tough question. And I think I'll just do it. Because this is also a high building. And so now this square feels more like it really is a little bit of a square. And so that's fine. I'll accept that. Oh, then you also need more. You need more. Then you need more. We are growing the community quite quickly now, and that's good. You can upgrade your mayor's home. What? What? Oh, complete 10 requests completed. Upgrade mayor's home. Okay, what'll happen to it? Oh, oh, whoa, okay. I have a belief that really belongs on this hill right now, and that doesn't belong over here anymore in the village. No, that does deserve a special place, and a special place is right over here. Wow, that looks amazing. Damn, cool. Okay, very good. More no homes. Oh yeah, we can only have one over there. Yeah, that's the shitty thing about it. I don't specifically want to add more homes. At the same time, I have to add more homes. Like, we're already behind on our decorating parts. But this is... we are now practically required to build more homes. And I don't know if I really like that. But yeah, oopsie. I mean, you never have to. Because if the demand is... yeah, if people are happy to say it like that, the happiness is very high. Practically there's no must. It would be handy, but there's no you need to do it right now, you know? You can always do it later. But I think having people move in here, always a good thing. Then we have 0 workers. Terrible. Was it just one person or something? Oh, good. We haven't moved you in. Yeah, no, we now have workers again. Okay, lovely. Very high happiness, above 90% is always the goal. And that is without decoration points, to say it like that, because yeah, I mean, we have decorated bits, obviously. That much is true, but not like insane amounts of decoration. That's something we haven't done. And wow, I really like that with just 2 things we can connect 11 shops. 11 shops are connected to one warehouse with 2 people in it. Because of the upgraded roads. Oh, they are so good. They are amazing. And what I will do... I will still upgrade a few of these roads. Yeah, this is the line tool. I think I'll just do it like this. Where it eventually just indeed stops over here. Just so there's still a little less demand for this. There's faster for this, you know. And then indeed it's going a bit quicker. This is very good. Okay. Now the question is, can we what? You might ask. Can we find it? We can find it. Can we place it? Questionable. It's like yes, but also at the same time it's like no. I think we can better, and that's why I kind of want 120 people so we can finally move on with the global stockpile. You've unlocked global stockpile. This means the crops in grown in or anywhere else can be accessed to power commerce buildings wherever you want. Nice. And that's to what have 120 people and 60% happiness for this. So we have some street organ, puppet theater, kiosk theater, you know, entertainment. I really want the entertainment. It's just something I really wish to have. Currently we do not have it, obviously. That's very unfortunate. That's why I'm trying to push it to 120 people. Yeah, pushing it means that there's not a lot of decoration time. And yeah, that's just unfortunate to say it like that. But over here, I think we can create a good community though. It's not very hilly. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. The farmlands we already have over here, but let's see, where does this map go? Over here. This practically can all be farmland for as far as I care about, but that doesn't mean that we should not have a path. So let's create a path. Is it 5 or 6? Five. Then eventually I want to go up, and I might already try and do that. I mean, this fence, it's just a fence to hold on to, so practically we are already going up over there. And let me just pick the line tool and perhaps a bigger thing. From here, this is quite impossible, if I may say so. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I wanted to go straight. That wasn't straight. The linear tool for deletion is just straight up stupid. Like, bruh, who would want to linearly delete their rows? I don't know if this is nice. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. So we're gonna try. And I think it's doable. Oh, it might be the best that we have. Best option. Well, you know what I say? Let's just go for it. I don't even see what I'm doing, but it felt right. Something like that. It's fine. Whoop. And then at least that is connected. Is it beneficial connection? I have no idea. Will we have it? Sure. Then we can have more grapes over here, perhaps. And then this can just be a development as a little community. Little community with just these pathways, because screw it. Sometimes you gotta have those pathways. Okay, you do watch out to the water. Now to just let one get built. Let's see if the terrain doesn't fuck up too much. No, that it is carved a little into it doesn't really matter. More care about if it's just alright, you know? Damn it. That's fine. This is straight anyways, or at least more straight. Remember, these are all tiny homes. So only one family. And that might be a little shitty. But is what has to be done over here. Because this is a farmer's village. This is not some giant town or city. This is a farmer's village. Sure, you might have some bigger houses, but that's between the denser zones. This, you might also say that this is a little dense. And that might be true, but not as dense as over there. And that makes it that this is not going to be yeah, that makes this not go up, to say it like that. You won't increase the sizes. And just build a good amount of houses this time, because we needed 120 people. This over here is 80 people. All of this. So you must imagine, if we really want to push through to that 120, we gotta build more and more. And I think that this is 4 of 8, 10 houses. 10 houses for 40 people. That means 4 people each building. Yeah. That ain't gonna happen. Or we might be able to make some houses a little higher. Like, for example, these two. That is fine. The middle houses can be a little higher. These as well. Just for the variation of it. Not everything, though. So then at least we have 14 spaces to place people in. That already seems a lot better. From door to door. Because I want to create this as a little sort of gated community, where they just all share one giant garden together. I don't know if that makes sense, but you get what I mean. This is going to be like the last few projects that we made, that we could extend that lower density nature loving place in our other city. That is this practically. Even though you're already in nature because it's a farming community, but sure. Pop, pop, pop. And then you have this. You can create beautiful things, places to sit, trees to admire, and everything. And I think that that is exactly what I had in mind for this. This is yeah, this is something I indeed had in mind. All those houses next to the water, then over here a little yeah, little one of those secret calm areas with lots of flowers or whatever, you know. And then over here just a few trees, maybe a play place over here. Things like that. Trees to just hide the houses. And can my camera please just focus on me? Please, pretty please. Hello, look at my pretty face. Hello, hello, hello. It just doesn't want to work. Even if I'm not this close. What the fuck? Hello. Ah, there it goes again. Nice. Yeah. Anyways, all of those people can start moving in now. There you go. There you go. And maybe that's also an idea, because this is obviously a lot of workers. And all those workers, well, you already saw it with the food stalls, that not a lot of food stalls were perfect anymore. So we might want to place a shop here or there, just for the sake of it. And I said here are going to be trees, but maybe, yeah, no, maybe at the side of this house. Yeah, actually, why not? Just so people from that community can just get there. Jesus. Seriously, you need a closer connection even? Okay. There you go. One worker and then at least everybody has its production. Ooh. You also now need an extra labor. And... oh. Yeah, silly me. 191! Yeah. That indeed needs a connection, and well, you know what I might do? We have you over here. We might place just a small warehouse somewhere else. Well, what if we pull this one through there? That it looks like it belongs to this. Yeah. And then that this is the storage of that farmer, and then we rent the storage to resupply this shop. Then I can edit the whole fucking thing. Lovely. No. Stay over there. Then we do want to get rid of you two. And then we are going to create a warehouse. This is no official path. So do we want it more this way oriented, or just a little like this? A little like this also works, I believe. Yeah. Sure. And then we will create a path. That then goes over to here. So, something like that. And then you think, but why have you put it all the way through there? It could always be efficient. Oh, yeah. The train route is also going to take some... Oopsie! Yeah, that's true. The train also takes some power. Which practically we're now... Oh my god, this is less efficient than if I were to pull it from this one. Because this requires 3 workers and this just requires 2. But the thing is, at least we have the option to add future shops over here. Just a few extra. So we at least don't have to worry about that. That it's inefficient doesn't mean that it's bad. You know what? If we're doing this anyways, we might as well just add a fruit stall. Just of their local community goods, you know? Those are their personal stores. And you go from over there to over there, and then you need another laborer. Yeah. Oh, I'm just a little dumb. Just a little. Oopsie. I think if we move one of you towards there. -2 light. Yeah, well, in the future that'll change. Don't worry about it. I never know what to do. Okay. You work fine. You work fine. Hoppakee. Laborers. More fruit stalls and stuff like that. And I mean, it also looks good, in my opinion. Having that one there. So, is it a loss? Definitely not. Is it expensive? Oh yeah, you better make sure that it's expensive. It certainly is expensive to do it like this. Do we care that it is expensive? No, we don't care about that it's expensive. Or inefficient. It's just, yeah, rather funny that it is. And I have a feeling that I still want to do something with these trees. It's also just going to continue over here, you know? Something like this. Sure. Because otherwise it just looks so janky, goofy and stuff like that. That's not good. Fences. Over here. Towards here. Towards here. Towards here. 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 So, this was just a bad deal for the city, but hey, you know, it works. It looks funny. So why not? Oh. Terrible. -10, +10. Oh, wait, huh? Wait, yeah, that's 20% happiness. Yeah. Very good. Extra one of you. No more people needed over here. Very good. Okay. Oh, I love this little new part of town. You know, at least it's been just built like, whoop, there you go. Now have an extra part of the city. Sometimes you just have to continue building, to say it like that, and not just stop. Eventually we are going to have one giant episode of just decorating though. Because this city needs that. And then we're just simply going to start from here. Look all the way through here what can be decorated. Like over here, maybe a bush or something. And then more bushes. Bush. Benches, parks and stuff like that. But that's why I want 120 inhabitants. Just so it gets a bit easier to decorate and stuff like that. Oh. Lovely. Okay, 117 people. Still 4 houses available, I believe. That's good. Economic breakdown. No overlays. Yeah, you can see that this is all giving us good amount of money. That we're above 2,000 now. So, nice. House families. Yeah, 4 people we can still have. Needs fulfilled. 11 6. Is that because the range is too tiny? No. The range is too tiny. From this one, the range is too tiny. From this one as well. This one still has those, but not the others. This one still has everyone. Yeah, you also indeed just have small ranges. There's also... I knew they were full, but they also needed to be placed over there because indeed... yeah, the range just didn't do it. And as you can see over here, more of them also come over here. So this isn't very efficient. Because this farmer could definitely benefit from this one if it was placed a little different. But yeah, as I said, locally. This is for the locals of this community. What they wanted and what they produce themselves or something like that. So whatever. With many neighbors. Oh yeah. Many neighbors over there. There you go. Good luck with it. And next to a clothing store. Yeah, that... You shouldn't live over there, I believe. Now the Burton family can go over there. Plus 5%. And we need more laborers over here, which is pretty funny since they don't benefit from it, but they do have to work over there. And we have 9 laborers overall. And now we have 120 inhabitants. Research menu. Or... You need 120 townfolk. Not inhabitants, townfolk. Okay. And we have 8 farmers, so that's 124. But we have 116 townfolk. Okay. That's very good to note and very interesting. Also very annoying. But hey, it is what it is, right? Yeah, those 4 bigger houses next to those tiny ones. You know, as long as you build it up and not like... No, just, you know? Farm decorations. Minus 7%. Minus 1%. Yeah, that might be the best that you're gonna get for now. You know what? Say farm decorations. Does this one also already add to the score? Yeah, 2%. And you also want light. Light and farm decorations. Oh, I've placed the perfect combo in here. And with perfect combo, I mean a combo that totally doesn't have to do anything with each other, but still. Because this is a farm town, you can practically just say, yeah, the winery has this in their backyard. You know? A little bit of storage from them. And then 8%. 8%. The winery also sometimes requires a little bit of firewood. But the cart should also move a little bit. Everyone can benefit from a little bit of firewood, I believe. Okay. Oh! Then you're 11%. Very good. Then, yeah, big shed? Yeah, well, now, you don't really need that, no. But what we can say is that the neighbors also have one. And you will benefit from it. Not a lot, but you will at least a little. And the others wanted light at their house. We can definitely fix that. Now, we use this in the main street. Should we use this over here? I mean, close to the city we could. Or close, yeah, close to over here, we could still use those. But eventually, indeed, from like over here, we shouldn't use it anymore. And then you're also 14%. And so the happiness goes up. Nice. Just simple tricks to say it like that. Simple tricks. You want a lovely home to live in? 120 townfolk? Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Very good. We now have a bigger station. Oh, that's so beautiful. Thumbnail. Because I always forget to make a thumbnail. And now I hope that it was a good thumbnail, actually. No fireworks at all. Fuck. Leisure unlocked. Research menu expanded. Yes! Small town, 180 townfolk. Yeah. Oh. We already unlocked it. Okay. If you say so, game, then I gladly want to believe it. Over here. This place. Perfect for like this, right? And then how many people can benefit from it? Enough, I believe. Let's just see how many people benefit from it. 94 and 96%. Once it is built and inhabited. Quite some people can enjoy it. That's very good. The demand is 50. But maybe just want to place it a little more back. And then perhaps add some benches. Even though they can sit on benches without well, you can see they also needed how do you say that? They also needed the connection over here, so whatever. Now they can all sit, enjoy the water a little. And that's nice. They're happy with it. Upkeep 100. Quite expensive, but sure. Ball throw. You have a higher range? No, of course you don't. You also have a very low range. You might be. I mean, somewhere, right? I have no idea where somewhere is. I mean, this might still be a better place than nowhere. Good luck with it. Kiosk. At the end. In the middle. In the middle. At least we have it. And they can then be entertained. Demand is 51. There you go. Lots of people are entertained by it. Happiness doesn't go up. Because if you look at the happiness... it's already 100%. Only people not happy live here. That's called no decorations and not all the surfaces. Overall though, here they're all happy, so whatever. Building beautification. Yeah, that's why. You're the most beautiful, of course. Who expected that? 2%, yeah. 10%, 15%. You don't fucking matter. House desirability. Everything close is 100%. This is, well, not the highest. But it's still fine. For example, over here. Oh, a house with much decorations you want, right? Well. Oh, we've also unlocked this one. Texas. Texas office next to my home. Yeah, that would be would it make sense? Well, I'd be very scared for these folks. It'd be very scary for them. Look how much space we would have. I think I'll destroy it. No, don't worry. No, I think we need to keep this taxation house for somewhere where we do use this, perhaps. Yeah, then the question, where to use this? Because we don't have such big squares. Nearly, though. Yeah, nah, that would go somewhere... one giant square. Placed like over here. And then one giant plaza around it with all shops and stuff like that. Yeah, and then they have to walk from... whoop. Yeah. That ain't gonna happen. Yoy. Well, whatever. This... Ooh. This is, if that's not perfect, then I don't know what perfect means. Because, wow. That's just perfect. 2 of those cards. Because screw it. We're gonna have a lot of hay. Hay roofs. Oh, you better know that you're also gonna have enough of these. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop whoop. There you go. Enough hay for everyone. For everyone, for everywhere. Okay. Just to still make a little bit of a difference. Oh no, they have lost some productivity. We can just completely rearrange it? Cute. Okay, a little bit extra doesn't look bad. Okay, and then grab you, go over about here. Then grab another one. Go from here over to well, about there. So lovely. This one can also be a little bit expanded. Not a lot though, just a little. Those cars just have to move, you know. And now good water pump in the front yard. You gotta love it. And some extra firewood. I believe that's hay. I said firewood. Yeah. Oop. Lovely. Looks good. Looks even better. Over here probably. It does. Nice. And here's the farmer. Coming back from a long day coming back from the bakery, seeing that her whole plot got turned around. Completely turned around, 360. Up, now you have everything that you ever desired. Bigger tree. exactly the one that I was thinking of. At least it fits perfect over there, so that's a good thing. Medium tree. Loop. Loop. Hide the house and stuff a little bit. House desirability was not high enough, right? I think now the house desirability goes up just by a little bit. By a little bit, I mean by a whole fucking ton. Yeah. Make it a different one. God damn it. And it's time for me to go into the video, or at least soon, because my alarm went off. So practically, I'm already too late, but whatever. Continuing late in the night. Lights. These people love their lights. I've pressed this. Thank you. You are now listening to me. That looks absolutely good. That looks absolutely shit. A fountain in the front yard. Yeah. Nee. Over there? Because why not? Well, from a place like that to a place like well, every other thing in the city to a place like this being that crowded, I think it's a very good one. What is the research menu suggesting? Oh, farms probably. Yeah, extra granary workers. Lovely. Roses, cotton, beeswax. Heather. Above average production capacity. Lovely. Set head colors. Oh, cool. Oh, we could probably do this. Yeah, that's also true. We cannot do this. Annoying. Oh, well. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. The next episode. You know what the next episode is gonna be. The next episode is gonna be an episode where we go absolutely crazy on what we have right now and gonna decorate it all. Like some things you might say, oh, this already looks pretty decorated, or this already looks okay-ish as well, and this, yeah, definitely, or this, yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, those are a few places that have been decorated and look lovely. But look at the rest. Look at my mansion on the hill being so lonely. Yeah, that and this. Yeah. Yeah. It's also not a lot, and yeah, there could definitely be something extra here. Over here. This one is eventually gonna move probably, so we don't have to do a lot about that. But this, yeah. Yucky bar. Not good. Not good. This also will need more. Then, yeah, well, we've made this as a little bit of a sitting place. Love it that people are using it, but this is just about not it, right? So, yeah. We'll fix it in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. And until the next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.